Hello everyone, Cyber Sorcerer here, and welcome to PC Tech Help. It's been a while since I've been on my channel here, but I get busy, and I got a lot of projects that I do, and it's been actually a while since I've done video tutorials. Last time I did a whole tutorials thing, it was a 6-month membership course to teach people how to make money online, because I got a lot of requests from friends and family and stuff like that to teach them how to do it. And I didn't really want to get into the make money online business, and I actually still don't want to get into the make money online teaching business. But it's been a few years. I think I ran the membership twice. It was 6 months. You had to sign up for 6 months. It was only $27 a month for the 6 months. And we cover everything. We did all of it. And like I said, it was mainly private at the time, friends, family, and stuff like that. And there's people in different situations. First of all, there's too many people, friends that I know, and friends of my friends, that heard that I made money online and various different ways, not just one way, but various different avenues. And they said, all that stuff's a scam, it don't work, they just take your money. And for the most part, they're right. But that's what they do. They're marketers, they're salesmen. That's what marketers and salesmen do. I'm sure you guys have gotten telemarketing calls from people. Do you think they're telling the truth? They're telemarketers. They're salesmen. You go into a used car lot. Used car salesman comes up. What's his job? To sell cars. He's not there to, be nice to you and be your friend. He's there to sell you a car. You think he's going to tell you that a car sucks? No, he's not. Whether it does or not, he's not going to tell you that. And that's the business. I mean, if you want to get into this business, it's about money. It's about making money. And that's, about all I got to say about that. But what did catch my interest, there's a lot of people that don't know my background. For one reason, how I got into making money online. I'm an ex-felon from years ago. And switch tabs. And there we go. This is the one I want to be on. For those of you watching, this is not scripted. When I ran my Make Money Online membership, those were professionally done on a different laptop that was set up for recording. I had Camtasia Studio on that, and the video was a lot better and stuff. And because I was charging people for the membership, so I wanted the video to look good. I wanted to be able to see what I was seeing, so they can see things, instead of being blurred or too small or something. So, and all the videos were scripted, so they wouldn't take as long, and each video got to the point. But these videos are not going to be like that. These are videos on my YouTube channel right now. They're off the cuff. They're not scripted. So if the computer crashes or computer has a problem, or whatever problems that I'm running into, you guys actually get to see, which is good, because you'll need this skill yourself when you're starting your online business, because computers have a tendency not to work sometimes and crash and do all kinds of other stuff. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I digress a lot, so get used to it. I even did it a lot in my membership site, just to have, one of the bad habits that I have. But anyway, I was talking about felonies. I got no problem with a felony. At the time, I was homeless, and I got caught going through a wrecking yard here in Vegas, a very, very large wrecking yard and popular wrecking yard. And they caught me in the middle of it. And, long story short, there was a shopping cart that was set up over the wall where I was at the time. It wasn't mine, but it happened to be there. And they said, and there was a semi tractor frame that was, about 10 feet away from me. And those frames are aluminum. And, they were claimed that I was there to steal that frame. I was going to put it in a shopping cart and push it to the recycling yard about 3 miles away from that location. So, yeah, it was a setup. Didn't make sense, and everything, but they got their, arrest. What could I do? At that time I was homeless. And that didn't bother me either. But I'll get into that. Those stories I'll get into on another channel, on my personal channel, for those who want to learn more about me. Because, a lot of people say I have an interesting life, but it had its ups and downs. I won't say it was interesting. But anyway, yeah, saying that I'm going to take a tractor trailer's frame in a shopping cart that can only hold probably about 300 pounds at the most, 3 miles down the road, main highways, mind you, without raising any suspicion, with any cars or anything, going by. It was still, at that time, probably about 10, 11 o'clock at night, but there are still people on the road. There are even cops on the road. You didn't think I was going to go 3 miles on a shopping cart with a semi frame on a shopping cart on highways and main highways and stuff, without a cop at least driving by one time and you don't think the cop would find that strange and want to stop and question me? But that's here or there. I got a felony at the time. I didn't think nothing of it. Big deal. I did my time. I think it was only like 3 months. It was my first offense, actually my first and only offense, and got out. And that was that. I never got in trouble, after that. I got into repeated trouble over that, because that 3 months was kind of scattered out over time, because I'd go into court and they'd release me on my own recognizance, or OR, as they say. And, I was homeless, so I never went back to court. So they'd issue a warrant, and they'd end up picking me up again. So it was a long, drawn-out process. But in total, I probably spent like 3-4 months in county. And the judge finally dismissed it. And actually, the judge got tired of seeing me. And so he said that if he sees me come across his bench one more time, that's going to be the end of it. And he's going to put me away for a while to think about it. So after that, I changed my ways, changed directions. I had my fun time on the homeless and living on the streets. And it was time for a new change. I think I was homeless for probably about a total of 2 years, 2.5 years. And, I got myself off the street. I was young at the time. And so, I was like, well, fuck it. I've had enough of this adventure, so it's time to move on. And I moved on, got off the street, got a place. And a little while after that, I ended up getting married. I was a bartender at the time, and I ended up marrying the cocktail waitress. That lasted about a year. But anyway, too much digression here. All right, people. Where was I? Oh, yeah, the felony. But anyway, that ended me up with a felony. And later on, and down my life, I found out that it's hard to get a job as a felon. That was the biggest problem that I had. Nobody wanted to hire me as a felon in anything. And so it was hard to find work and stuff. And the only places that I could find work were through employers that I knew. Or at the, I've had 4 girlfriends, 1 wife and 3 girlfriends. But I get a job from where they're working, because I'm their boyfriend or husband and stuff, and so their employer knows me, and there was no really fill out an application or background check or anything. They, oh yeah, we need help. Yeah, we'll hire your husband. Sure, bring him on in. We'll put him to work. But that's basically how I've gotten hired, is through knowing people, knowing the employer or owner or whatever, or someone that knows me, and the employer trusts them and hires me that way. Well, one time I did get hired, but That only lasted until the background check come out, and I lied on it. On the question at the time, it says, have you ever been convicted of a felony? I said no. And that was the only time that I said no, and I got hired. Until they actually did a background check, and then they found some reason to get rid of me at the time, even though I was highly qualified. But anyway, that's another story. But it brings me to the point, making money online. There's a lot of people out there that when you say make money online, you think of moms, stay-at-home moms and stuff like that. Because after the kids go to school and everything, they got nothing to do. They got at least 7-8 hours of free time on their hand. Minus laundry and cleaning the house and all that stuff. But they do have time to do something online to make money. And so they hit online and try to find out, put in probably making money online on YouTube and go that route. Well, they run into a lot of problems that route because that's where they come onto the scams, the things that, scams and question marks, and certain things. But anyway, they run into problems where they're spending a lot of money but not really making anything because they're just in a big loop. And I'll get into that in another time. But they find it's a problem. They spend a lot of time trying to research and stuff. They don't really know how to research, but they do try to spend a lot of time researching, and they find something that they think is good and they give it a try, and because they're learning, they don't know a lot of this stuff. And but they're not the only ones. Felons can also work online, and that's why I got into working online back in '95. I got into working online and as a porn affiliate in '95, '96, because at the time that was the only thing online that people would trust. Well, not really trust, but they would use their credit card online. Was porn. That's how bad people wanted porn at the time. But as far as buying anything else online, there was no eBay. There was not none of this other stuff. People would not use their card or put in their credit card number on any website at all for anything except people that were interested in porn. They were the only ones willing to give it a shot because they wanted that porn. But, as we know now in 2017, that is not the case. People will put in their credit card on a website that they don't even know what the website is for, but they're going to put in their credit card anyway. So nowadays, it's very easy for anyone to make money online. Even a 14-year-old kid, as some of you probably know, because people will put in their credit card for anything now and believe anything they read. But, you might say that I'm just another YouTube channel that's, got make money online videos and stuff like that. But in a sense, yes, I am. I'm another person that's up there doing that, but I'm only going to do this for a limited time. I'm going to put the whole series up on my channel right here, and I'm not going to show you how much money I make or show you my PayPal account and this and that and all that stuff and money, because all that good stuff can be faked. For those of you don't know me, I'm a security researcher. That's what I've been doing online for about the past 15 years. My specialty is malware and vulnerability research. And yes, I get paid for finding vulnerabilities. I find vulnerabilities in software. I find vulnerabilities in popular software, but almost any software, whether it's popular or not. I use vulnerabilities that I find because I'm also a penetration tester. I hack into computers and stuff. And I use vulnerabilities because some companies will pay you when you find a vulnerability in their software. And a lot of that has to do with games too, gaming companies. They were reluctant to do that until recently. Blizzard and all of them, now got what they call bounty programs where security researchers can submit their vulnerabilities and stuff and all that stuff. That's too advanced basically for anyone here, but You can submit the vulnerability and they'll end up paying you, blah, blah, blah. But there's, they got to check it out. Then they got to, there's a whole slew. That's not something that someone new getting into the business and making money online can do. You need to have experience to do that. Same with game testers. You see a lot of stuff online about, make money online by playing games, as a game tester, quality assurance, quality control, and all that stuff. No, you can't. You actually cannot, because you got to be qualified to do those. You got to have a skill to do those. A lot of those jobs require you to know coding, because you're going to try to break the game, and then show them. You got to go through a big questionnaire on how you broke it and blah, 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 and a bunch of questions and stuff and that, and help them in recreating it and solving the problem. And that also is beyond a lot of people's capability when they're starting out. But all these people that are promoting, gamingjobsonline.com and all this other stuff, they don't tell you that, because they want you to go sign up for it so they can get their commission. And that's the end of that. Once they get their commission, they're done. They don't care where you get screwed or not in the ordeal. I understand this video is probably going on long. And if you're still listening to this, probably the good part is you're interested. So let's move on. We're talking about making money online. I'm going to skip a lot of stuff because, like I said, this is just the introduction video to the channel here. I'm going to take you guys step by step through starting from scratch and building a whole business online by doing various different things, because I'm going to do them along with you, and I've done this before. And my memberships, like I told you, I had 2 memberships that I'd done. I did one year, and the next year I did another one. The first year, when I started out pretending that I was a homeless person, since I had been homeless before. But homeless people, you're thinking, how can they earn money? Well, I started out pretending I was a homeless person. You don't need a computer, because at least here in Vegas, because libraries here in Vegas offer computers. All you gotta do is have a library card, and you can go into the library and sign up to use a computer. And you only get to use it for 2 hours. There were 2-hour blocks. So you don't get a lot of people hogging the computer. So everybody has a chance, that wants to use it. And they have, a room that probably has 30, 40 computers in it. And after you use your 2 hours, you can turn around, sign up, and get back in line and wait and go for another 2 hours. But that's what I was limited to. I had to work with that, and so I did that, pretending I was a homeless person, and I also went out on my bicycle, and I had a trailer at the time. I'll probably show you a picture of it later when I get into that. But I had a bicycle and a trailer that I pulled behind it, and I went out scrapping metal and cans and plastic and stuff like that, and that's what I used to pay for my web hosting, my autoresponder, and stuff like that. And that's how I got started. And I took people step by step, and what I was doing every day. And this is actually what I did, and I still do today, was this Excel sheet. This is basically about time. Time is valuable, people, because more valuable than money, if you ask me. Because once a minute, an hour, a day, a week, once time has passed you, it's gone. You can't get it back. It's done. And we're all on that, proverbial timer. We don't know when the timer will stop, but we're all on it. And for each second that goes by, each hour that goes by, we get that much closer. So unlike money and everything else in life, our time is limited. So in my opinion, it is the most valuable thing we have, and we have to use it the best we can. And this actually tracks every single thing that I do. You can see right here from 12:49 to 2 o'clock, I was watching Discovery. airplane repo. That was an hour and 11 minutes that I did that. There was, okay, you'll see here, there's no Pepsi, and I'm drinking Pepsi right here. That's because I'm a Pepsi fiend. So I keep track of how much Pepsi I drink a day, so I don't drown myself in Pepsi, basically. Right now, I go through about 2 liters of Pepsi, a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi a day. But anyway, you see, I did chores today, cleaning the apartment and dishes. And here I am recording my PC Tech Help video. It started at 3 o'clock and it's 3:25. So if you've been listening so far for 25 minutes, hey man, all the power to you. Congratulations. I appreciate you watching, and hopefully you stick with it. I do have my website that I just got up. You can go check it out. Right now, there's some problems with it because, like I said, I just got it up, just got WordPress installed. I'm going to be recording videos on the problems that I'm having with it now, because these are problems that you might have in starting your website. And so I'm going to show you how I fix them. But once it's all done, there's going to be a sign-up page there, and you can sign up for my newsletter to get updates on everything and when new videos come out, and my reviews and my opinions on everything and all that stuff. You get my opinions on pretty much everything in internet marketing and make my online business. From Tony Robbins to Frank, see, I forgot his name now, Frank Kern, and Ty Lopez, and everybody else, out there that I got, well, what to say, I have opinions about. But anyway, this tracks every single thing that I do. You can see these tabs down here. They're all various different things. This breakdown is for everything, broken down in category. You can see that I'm on row 756, and this is for the month of June. So these are months right here, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which are May, June, July, and August. I run each Excel sheet. You can see up here, Daily Activity Log 2017. Each one runs for 4 months. So I got 3 of these a year. The first ones were 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this one started out on May at 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the next one, after August is done, will be 9, 10, 11, and 12. But this is how that breaks down. This is what it looks like. And you can see that there is quite a bit here as I scroll through all these. Well, look at the columns up here. This is column FU, FV, FX, GA. So it goes all the way up to HK right here. Well, actually HS. So there is a lot of columns here, and there's a lot of stuff here. Here's YouTube. There's 2 YouTube right here, and YouTube channels. These are subjects that I watch YouTube on. You can see there's a whole slew of stuff here from everything that I'm interested in. And these are the channel names of everyone, like right here, Damian Salazar. He's a street performer that plays guitar. I've been to his channel 4 times, or 4 times I've spent looking at his videos and stuff for 2 hours and 18 minutes. But each Fisher workshop, this is, well, actually you'll learn about this later on. This is actually a leather workshop. And it's one of the niches that I got into is leather crafting, leather carving and stuff, and selling stuff online. 23 minutes for Ian Atkins. He's another leather channel. There's iScrap right here, which has to do with, with scrapping metal and stuff. That was, from a long time ago, because I haven't done anything with that this year at all. But that was back in probably 2014, 2015. But it's still on here. But you can see, if I go all the way down to the bottom here, right here, you can see 276 different YouTube channels that I keep track of and how long that I'm on there. This is Security Research Academy. This is, I taught security research, advanced security research to some industry professionals. And this is where I kept track of that. This was, you could say learning, because this was all the time. Well, there's nothing here now because I haven't been doing it this year. This is, like I said, this is old stuff, but it's another membership site, and it was invite only because you had to work in the security industry as a security researcher. And I'm more or less of a gray hat security researcher, so I know a lot more about the dark net. Well, actually, both sides, the good side of hacking and the bad side of hacking. So I give my opinions at conferences and stuff, law enforcement conferences, DEF CON, Black Hat here in Vegas. And this is all the time that I spent, in preparing the study material for each one. Debian, the Debian operating system, data encoding, cyber threat intelligence, all of that, penetration testing, and all that stuff. Because I want to know how much time I spend in all this, and right up here is a total for each one. So like YouTube channels right here, 8 hours and 15 minutes, and 18 there, because 18 different times that I've done that. Because I want to know how much time I spend on each individual thing, but also in total, because that breaks down into how much money I'm making for that particular subject. And if a subject is not making any money over a year or two at least, then I got to drop it. Don't hang on to a dead horse. If something's not working out, drop it and do something else. But anyway, you'll see over here at the end. There we go. Well, not yet. There. You see right here we got Wealthy Affiliates, which I'm a member of, and learning to cook. That's another niche that I got into, was cooking and teaching people how to cook gourmet food out of dollar store items, dollar store, 99-cent store, stuff like that. Stuff you get at the food bank, taking stuff like that and cooking, gourmet stuff out of it. But that's also a niche site that I have going. Second Life, this is something new that I'm going to be getting into and be teaching you people all about it. But it's how to make money in Second Life, if you guys are Second Life fans. So far, I spent 24 hours and doing Second Life stuff. 13 hours and 44 minutes in Second Life. 21 minutes in scripting. 4 hours right here. 7 different times watching YouTube videos on Second Life, what other people have to say. Almost 3 hours me actually playing in Second Life. 33 minutes and how to buy land. And there's a couple of them over here that I haven't listed yet, which is 3D models to sell to people and 3D models to put on your land once you buy land. How to build, your city, your island, or whatever it is you're turning your land into. But anyway, enough of that. Like I said, this is all going to be covered. Wealthy. I want to show you Wealthy Affiliates because the guarantee up there, make money online and guaranteed in 2017, has to do with you. It doesn't say that I guarantee. It doesn't say that it's going to be free. It has to do with you because there's too many people out there that are lazy, that want something for nothing and stuff like that. And this is not, a get rich quick scheme. This is not click a button and money comes falling into your PayPal account. Sorry to waste your time for 34 minutes, if that's what you're wanting. But if you follow what I teach you and stuff and what I help you out with, then you're guaranteed to make money. If you don't, which is more than likely for probably 99% of you that are watching these videos, you're going to watch a few of them. Some of you probably already quit, didn't even get started. But this is the one thing that you got to do is you got to sign up for Wealthy Affiliates. Now I'm going to provide my affiliate link in the description below. You're welcome to use that link, and if you want my personal help, I help everybody on Wealthy Affiliates, but the people that are signed up under my affiliate links or my affiliates, they got priority. So you're welcome to, if you don't want to use my affiliate link, then, I've got no problem with that. Like I said, Wealthy Affiliates is not my main source of income. I've got a lot of sources. It's that old, don't put all your eggs in one basket routine. Well, I live by that. There's one or two, or there's probably even 5 things that I'm doing at a time that don't have to make money right away because I've got them covered in other places. Because there's a lot of things that are seasonal. There's a lot of things that come and go. Fads, you might say. I jump on because they make money. If I jump on it and it makes money, for 4, 5, 6 months, then I want to be in on that money. And when it stops making money, like I said a while ago, when something stops making money or stops producing or isn't worth my time no more, because as you see, I track everything, then I drop it and move on. Some websites I choose to sell and flip. There's various websites online that you can put your site up for sale and flip it, if it's making money, and people will buy it. I get rid of a lot of sites like that. And I'll be demonstrating that when time comes, when I do these videos. But for now, for those of you that are still watching, let's get back to what's at hand here. Let's jump over here. This is where you'd start. You'll probably start out putting Make Money Online in 2017 in Google first. But eventually, you guys are going to end over on YouTube and doing the same thing because visual is better than reading for a lot of people. So these are where you'll end up. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of my research. I'm going to be using one of my security tools to do that. But when I research an idea or something or a person, I research them pretty in depth. That's why I know about Tai Lopez and Frank Kern and Tony Robinson, so much, and a lot of other, people, is because I researched them probably in ways that they never thought they'd be researched before. But let me show you. Okay, right here. This is my. I'm in Wealthy Affiliates right now. This is my login. I got 2 notifications already. The chat doesn't seem to be moving as regularly as it does at 3 o'clock, but yeah, it's a Wednesday. It's a hump day, so people probably got a lot of stuff. This chat is usually moving pretty good on Fridays and Saturdays, I'll tell you that, but it's 24 hours. And one of the main reasons that I want you to sign up here, like again, whether you use my link or not, is because you can get help here. This is the biggest online entrepreneur site that I know of. And trust me, I've been to all of them. Empower Network, Chris Farrell, I've been through a lot of them to evaluate them and look at them, especially when I was doing my other 2 membership sites, because eventually, people that I was training at that time, they were eventually going to run onto these sites and have questions for them. So I went ahead and covered them in my training. But this one here is the biggest. Any one of these people on here that will help you, all you got to do is type right here in the chat, just type in the chat. Now, when you sign up, if you sign up for free, you only get this for 7 days. After 7 days, you can still be a member. You don't lose your membership when your free time expires, but you do lose the chat privilege right here, along with a few other things. Your courses right here on your certification. All of these bottom 4 right here are still closed. You only have access to the getting started level. and that's it. You don't have access to the affiliate boot camp or anything like that. You still have access to your free site. You get 2 free sites when you sign up. Once you become a premium member, you get 25 free sites and 25 domain names included in your monthly charge, which is $49 a month, by the way. But you can see, let me go right here, go over my profile and show you people. Once we get there, my computer is trying to go there at the same time while recording the screen capture here. But you see my profile here. I joined in June of 2014. So I've been with the Wealthy Affiliates for 3 years exactly. Actually, this is still June 28th, but I joined in June 2014. I don't know what day it was actually, but since this is almost the end of June, I'm pretty sure that I've been there 3 years now. But one of the things I want to show you, there's going to be a lot of people, probably saying, "Oh, sure, you don't want to help unless I join under your affiliate link and stuff." Well, that's because, like I said, I don't have time. There's a lot of things that I do. Actually, you can see right here, for one, there's my Wealthy Affiliate link, my speed test site where I check my connections sometimes. But CG Masters, right there. I use them a lot for different things. But one of the things that I want to show you here, let me find it. Dun, 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 dun. There it is. You see, Online Money Coach. That's what my name of my membership was onlinemoneycoach.com, I believe. But I actually had all of them, YouTubers. This is where I put YouTube people that I find on YouTube that are promoting Wealthy Affiliates also. But this guy right here, Vitelli, let me show you. He's pretty high ranking. He's ranked 102. Right now, I'm ranked at, as soon as it comes, 2447. I'm ranked 2,447, and he's ranked 102. He's in the top 20. So he's been here a while also. He's been here since 2007. And he helps a lot of people also. But just like what I just mentioned, and anyone else that you see that knows what they're doing and can help people, and are not just scamming people, they have their own stuff going on. They don't have the time to devote to every single body that asks them questions. Just like the Kyle and Carson, the people that own the site, they help out. They answer questions here too, but they can't. There's over 800,000 people signed up to this site, and they can't answer everybody's question. They can't devote that kind of time. And right here, even he has a post on his blog, private mentorship, and it stops right there. I forgot what the rest of it says. Let's go take a look at it. Private membership and how you may be missing it. So right here, he says, I get PMs from members, both referrals and who ask me for private mentoring. They ask me for Skype calls. They ask me to take a period out of my day to help them personally. But he goes on and on. That basically the same thing that I'm telling you. I don't have the time. I help the people that I can, and like me, I'm sure he doesn't. I don't know if he mentions. I haven't read the whole thing. I don't know if he mentions it in here or not. But I'm sure that people that have signed up under his affiliate link, he probably gives more priority to versus one of these free members. If you go over here to your dashboard, get back to your. Oh, actually, let me get rid of him because I got my dashboard. Don't need both pages open at the same time. I wanted to show you on him. The other two people that I have on that list, where did it go? Right there. Come on, get down there. these right here, they don't have a post like that, or they don't mention that. But they, for one, they're ranked higher than I am. So there's not a lot of people that are really asking them for help. There's a few people that ask me for help. Like I said, I got 2 notifications here. I'll look at those later, because I don't want to show no names or anyone that might be messaging me or something. But you can see the star right here. The star right here is a paid person. They're a premium member, and when you see, everyone's premium right now apparently. But right here, right there, Vlad 22 or 222. See there, all that's there is his name. He doesn't have this star here. That means he's a free member, and that's how people on here can tell whether you're a free member or a premium member. And also, when you post right here or answer a comment or something like that, it'll put the premium tag beside you, along with any other tags you might have. You blogged, you're an ambassador, or you're a top person. Right here, ask a question. But just to let you also know, since you've been watching for 46 minutes now, hopefully, that you come here and, let's say you click on the first person right here, which is a girl. She's got 31,000 views, which mainly has to do mainly because she's a blonde girl. She's a good-looking, young, blonde girl. Probably has something to do with people wanting, to know about money, making money online. Once the guys get there and see that it's a girl, they're probably going to watch her whole video, and probably more of her videos, just to be watching her and see her talk and stuff. Welcome to YouTube if you're a lady. But this one right here, legitimate, in other words, legitimate, work from home jobs, paid daily, make money online, blah blah blah. And his website actually goes to Money Machine at something at the moment .weebly, which Weebly is a free website. You can get a free website there, just like you can, at Blogspot or Site Rubix, which is what Wealthy Affiliates uses. Jeremy Cash, and this is his video. As you can see, I watched it. And down here, he has a link right there, Money Machine ATM.weebly. And when you go to it, this is what you end up at right there. Now, if you go down here, it says powered by Weebly, and then it says create a free website. So all you gotta do is click on this right here, and you can create your free website too. But this is all he has. He has his video embedded right here, which I already watched. That's why all this stuff all these other videos are posted here for you to go look at. But 28 seconds, that's all it was. And after that, you click on this right here, and it takes you, to his making money site. Well, let's take a look at that. This is one of the programs that I use in my malware research, and that's what it was specifically built for. But I use it to also reverse engineer a lot of websites, especially in the internet marketing niche. But if we right click on this and copy the link location, go back to our program here, this is going to show us the redirects of this link right here, and where basically it ends up at. Now, this is basically, there's a lot of bit.ly links, and obfuscated links on the internet that take you to bad places where malware is installed. And this was specifically made for doing that. It's made for, taking you through all the jumps and hops and stuff, showing you where it's going, and at the end, capturing the malware when it downloads on your computer. So instead of downloading to my computer, this program right here captures it, and I can save it to wherever I want to save it, and I can look at the file later. But it also works good in following links. So let's go take a look here. Right there, the first hop that it goes to is maxbounty.com, and right there is his affiliate link. Now it's going to do it again. Now it's going to exclusiveclicks.com, still following his affiliate link. And here's another exclusive click. That's 3 clicks so far, 3 redirects off of 1 click. Now here's another one, redirecting to this one. Click tracker equals 1. I'll tell you, well, no, that's more security stuff, but here's his affiliate ID. And here's another long, huge one. That looks like it's base code 64 encoded, the query right there, which this program also dequeries up here at the miscellaneous decoders. And here we are finally. And this is, if you want to get into following this further, if you know coding and stuff, you can see that there's nothing here. All that's here is this right here, which is code. And there's no more redirect or anything. And that means that this code right here is evaluating if I'm someone like me, if you're someone that's trying to, reverse engineer this, it stops you right here. Actually, it doesn't, because I could go further, but all it does, this is just jQuery code right here. You can see fingerprint right there, there's the fingerprint ID. This little thing right there tells you that that's an ID. So, and it's getting the value. And right here you see fingerprint, which is a function, and get, which is a function. And that's not a part of this file right here, but you can see right up here it says fingerprint.js. So that's where, if you want to follow this code, that's where that code will be. And here's the URL of this building. It wants you to get the ID domain value, which right here is domain, and there's the value, which is exclusiveclicks.com again. And the query string value, which right here is a query string, and there's the query string value. Footprint equals footprint value. Now this is where the problem is. You see footprint right here, but there's no value. So this is actually going to end up blank, which they're probably going to test for that, because it probably has to be a certain thing for whoever's clicked on this link to go further. And that's why it's not going further. Real quick, let me digress again for you people. You can see that these 2 dots right here means whatever domain name, whatever domain you're currently on. So if you want to see this JavaScript file to find out what this footprint is doing, you can go to exclusiveclicks.com, because that's the root domain name for where this JavaScript is. So let's go over here, open another tab. We'll put in our exclusiveclicks.com. Go back here, and we just need not the 2 dots, but starting at the slash and the JavaScript right there, which this is a folder JS, which means JavaScript, and this is where all his JavaScript files are stored. And we just want the fingerprint one. So let's go back over here, put that in there, and there we go. We got his JavaScript file. You can see right here, JavaScript version 4.1, fast browser fingerprint library. He got it from GitHub, which is an open source library. So this wasn't his. He didn't code it. This is the person that coded it right here, Valentine, whoever that is, in 2013. But you can see right here, there's the variable fingerprint and the function. It's getting a lot of options. And right here, fingerprint prototype, and there's the get function right there. What's it going to get? It's going to get all this stuff right here about your visit. It's going to get your user agent, your language, color depth, time zone, session storage. You wouldn't know what that is. Ad behavior, open database, CPU class, platform. Again, we skip that. What kind of plugins your browser has, which this is actually a tracking mechanism for government, CIA, law enforcement, hackers, anonymous, anybody that's into tracking you online. Your plugins that your browser has is unique to you. It's not a sole way to identify you, but it's one of the ways they use to identify you, along with, with your platform and your CPU class and other stuff. Canvas supported. That's another one they use. Cookies enabled. Some people disable cookies. But anyway, and then you can see this goes into, here's where you get into your security stuff. This is not really security, but this is an algorithm that they're going through to decode something. Like I said, I'm not going to go through it already, but you can tell because these are hexadecimal numbers and shifts. These are all shifts right here. There's the get canvas that we saw a while ago, what it's doing. But anyway, you get the point. This is the kind of stuff that I do when I reverse engineer, all these marketers and stuff and what they're doing. When I want to find out how their network operates and stuff like that. But he's going to Max Bounty, which is a CPA network, as cost per click network. It's not for beginners. So beginners would be searching on this right here. They landed here. His site is the second one. So after they went to her and seen that, that's pretty much not what they're after, because she's talking about surveys and a bunch of other stuff. They're going to probably click on this guy's link and go to him, Jeremy Cash, which this is where they're going to end up. Watch his video, and he directs them. He wants to direct them to his website, which they end up there. They click on that, and they end up at a CPA offer. And they have no idea what CPA is. It's not something that they should be starting out on, because it's more intermediate, advanced. But anyway, same with this guy here. You can see I skipped Deadbeat Super Affiliate right here. That's because I happen to know this person. Well, not personally, but I know of him, and I've done a lot of research into him. So we'll be covering him in a different video. And this is as far as I got, was Deontay Kid. Deontay Kid, where is he at? Here's Deontay Kid. Again, the same thing. He offered, you go through his, he's promising you, $200 a day and, blah, blah, blah. And he's got waymore-to-living.com. These are offers that he wants to send you to. But if we take these, like we did our other ones, let's copy that link. We'll paste it in there. Redirects to 5kformula.com. Live great detected. And here we get into more stuff. A lot more JavaScript. So there's a lot more going on here. And here's a whole bunch of JavaScript. Now, when I'm analyzing this, for security reasons, because, I doubt, it's not, on this website, but if there was malware involved, it would be somewhere in this code. And I can send this, see these buttons down here, send script to decoder. I can, all these script tags right here, I can send every one of these, even this one too, all over here to the decoder section, where I can run the script, I can debug it, I can format the code. You can see right here that this is not really, this is a lot of, trying to read this would be hard. But once I get it over here, all I got to do is just click on this button here, and it formats all of that to where I can read it much better. Here's my decoder section. It takes text and hexadecimal. And here's all my decoder buttons that I can use to go through an algorithm, depending on how in-depth it is. UC2 to hex, hex to file. I can increase and decrease different indents. Decode JavaScript, decode base64, decode hex, and there's the UCT, the percentage sign in U, and decode the comma. I know a lot of you guys don't know what all that is, but I'm going to be teaching security on here once I go through the Make Money Online stuff. So for those of you that are interested in that, you can wait for that. Oh, and no, that's not base. This is base 64, but it's actually a JPEG image. They can still be decoded though. You can still decode this using our base 64 decoder over here. Where was it? Right there. But With an image, it's a little bit different because it's an image format. It's not really a file format, but you can embed .exe files inside images. That's another way that people get infected with malware. But anyway, you see that this goes to 5K formula, live great. But if we go back over here, he says program 1. This is program 2. You're thinking, okay, it's a new link, newagemoneysystem.com. So let's click on that, put it in our little program here, and click on that. What do you know? It redirects to 5K formula. Again, a different title right here, Nice Life, different than the next one. So he might be tracking each one of these links to see what people are clicking on. Race Killer 24/7. So we know where this is going to go, right? It's going to go to 5K. But let's see this last name right here. Let's see what it is, because that's how he's tracking all these links and to see what people click on. Beach Life. Okay, that's his name for this one, Beach Life. Oh, it's going to redirect again. And this one's a little bit bigger. This page is formatted a little bit differently, but still looks like the same kind of code, same kind of stuff, sign up forms and all that stuff. This last one right here, you see this exit splash right there. This is if you try to close the file or close the tab or leave the website. This last warning comes up, giving you your last chance. Oh, before you go, here's a discount. Right here. See, wait before you go. You might be given a discount, another special offer, a bonus, or whatever. But if you click yes onto it, well, wow, not surprisingly, we're going to go to 5kformula.com/freebie. So you get the idea, you get the general gist. And spending an hour here, if you stayed this long, didn't want it to go this long, but you know how I digress. For those of you that want to follow me, I try to explain things as in depth as I can. I don't want to go over any of these links over here because I'll be going over those when I cover YouTube. For those of you who want to get a YouTube channel of your own and start making money on YouTube, because these are the main search. This is the main search that the people searched on, and you might not be one of the 10 people that are here on the first page, or whatever it is, but you might not be, which is where you want to be in any search, whether it's Google or YouTube. You want to be on the first page, because very rarely do people get all the way down to the bottom and click on the second one, unless you're like me, unless you're someone that's truly researching something. But that's where you want to, you want to be on the first page, but not necessarily when you start out, because when you first start out, you're not going to have the authority to be on the first page. But you can end up, like when someone clicks on one of these links and goes to the website, you can end up in this list right here, which is the second best thing to do. But like I said, that's further down the road. I'll help you guys, get into that when we get into make money online. Just so you guys know, let me show you this right here real quick. Let's back up. Come on. Recording my screen can't take that much time. This is one of the websites that I bought into, because if you're going to sell anything online, if you're going to entice people to click on your link, you're going to have to know how to do sales copy. Regardless, can't get around it, because when people go to your website, more than likely, you're going to have sales copy there to try to convince them whatever product you're selling, whether it's on Amazon or your own product or whatever it is, you got to try to sell people. And I know this is done by two people. I'll show you where I know the pictures are here, right here. David Garfunkel and Brian McLeod. Now I know Brian McLeod. I know of David Garfunkel because he's really big in the copywriting world, and this is pretty much basically his website, because it's the offer right here. all this stuff that you're getting, these DVDs, the membership, um, the special report, and all these right here, all these modules and all that stuff. Everything that you see here is all his stuff. Like everybody else, he needs help. So they put on webinars and stuff to promote this and everything. And yeah, $497 is steep. This is not something that I would recommend for anyone just starting out. This is something that you got to build up to. You got to make, your business has got to make the money to support itself. So when you're first starting out, this is not something that you would get into. As soon as you got to where you had an extra $497 and you wanted to improve your copyright skills and stuff, then this is something that you would purchase and get into and improve your copywriting and stuff. And as you can see, like I said, I've been in this for a while. I've been in internet marketing since 2007. But as you can see, I am a member. This is the members area right here. Here's the tag, copywriting templates, live training, all kinds of stuff there. But you got monthly training. You got recipe videos, quick start, copywriting templates, live copywriting workshops, and exclusive bonuses. Here's the copywriting templates that is talked about. You got your headline templates, bullet templates, story templates, negative optimism, offer templates, subhead, guarantee, value builder, takeaway, choice of one template, and PS templates. Those PSs that you see at the bottom, and flow template. Let me go back here to their sales page. You'll see what I mean by some of these. The bullet template, I'm sure you know. You all should know what bullets are. These are testimonials. Going down here, this is kind of like bullets. Here's bullets right here. More testimonials. All the way, if you go all the way down the bottom, see right here, PS. This is your PS template. If this deal seems good to be too good to be true, it may be. But that's what this, this whole thing goes over. And like I said, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of items, a lot of stuff that you get. The modules. There's your core training, the templates, the bonuses, personal welcome video, streaming. Blah blah blah. Oh, is that it? Forum post, blog post, email. These are other stuff that's offered in there. Email for email marketing, blog posts, forum posts, opt-in videos, sales funnel emails, articles. Everything is covered here as far as copywriting goes. You get instant access to streaming audio, downloadable MP3s, testimonials that dissolve resistance. Proven master sales hooks. There's just so much here to go over. And it's going to take, when you're new, it's going to take you a lot of time to go through. That's why on Wealthy Affiliates, don't pay attention to the 7 days free that you get, because that's not even going to get you through your certification here, because it takes longer to go through that. Let's go back over here to my recording right here. I'm only on level 2. But like I said, I already know all this here because I've been doing this a while. All search engine optimization. I actually freelance in that. I'm listed on Upwork, which used to be what the heck was it? VWorkers? No, VWorkers was Rent-A-Coder. Rent-A-Coder changed to VWorkers, and I don't know what it was, but anyway, I do search engine optimization along with WordPress themes, software coding, and stuff like that. But I already know these things. But if I'm going to help people out on this, then I need to go through this training so I'm familiar with what it is and what it does and everything, and what people should know. Because you don't want to just start up, sign up and start asking questions, that are way down here in the search engine optimization or email marketing or keyword research and stuff, because you're not there yet. The getting started right here lays the foundation for you to get into this business, and each one progresses along the line. You can see right here that it took 1 hour and 23 minutes for me to get through the getting started. And right now, I just started level 2 of the Wealthy Affiliate program. I got 12 minutes into that. But all in total, I got 20, all in total right here, 68 hours on Wealthy Affiliates. I spent an hour and a half twice right here in live chat. That was probably helping people out. My Wealthy Affiliate blog post. This is not my personal blog. This is my free blog on Wealthy Affiliates, which involves leather crafting. And right here, in total on level 1, which I've already graduated and got out of the whole getting started thing up there, it was 4 hours and 46 minutes. So that gives you an idea of what each level, and this is the beginning level. This is the starting level. These levels down here are going to be longer because they're more in depth and cover more stuff. But that gives you an idea. But anyway, I've probably bored you. I doubt there's a person left watching right now. But this is my first introduction, my first video. I hope you guys subscribe to the channel, and we'll get started on everything next time. I've covered a lot, right now, but this is only the beginning. I'm going to take you guys from day one. I'm not going to stay here, like I said, I'm not going to show you my income or PayPal account and not really teach you anything. All these other people over here, all these, where you go? All these right here, they're showing you their affiliate sites and giving you their affiliate link right here in the description. They're not showing you on their site. They're not showing you how they're doing stuff or taking you step by step. They want to direct you to somebody else to show you all that stuff so they can get paid. And the majority of them on here are like that. Like I said, there's a few that are not, and there's no one on this page. Like I said, I know most of the, well, not personally. When I say I know, I mean I've seen their videos, I've seen their YouTube channel, and I've looked into a lot of what they're doing, except for this guy right here, Deadbeat Super Affiliate. And like I said, along with some other ones, like I won't get into because I'll cover them independently of themselves. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm using OBS actually to record all this because I'm going to be also teaching people how to make money using Twitch, which is a gaming streaming site. It's another money-making alternative, and I'm actually signed up on Twitch, and I'll be starting that, showing you guys step by step how I go through it, so you guys can follow the same thing. But anyway, till next time. Hope to see you guys again. Like I said, hit the subscribe button. Feel free to comment, and I'll get back to you when I can on the comments. Like I said, I keep up with them, but not every day. So I think I've covered everything. I've digressed enough in closing, and we'll call it a day for now.